promised, we do have a in-studio guest. And the person that we thought it was going to be actually showed up.
It all worked out.
Yeah.
I love when that happens.
They got the order right.
Yep.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's our buddy, Greg Fitzsimmons.
Yes.
Hi, man. What's happening?
Well, I'm coming off 10 weeks on the road, 10 weekends. I don't do like the Bert Kreischer, like 3 months straight.
Right.
I leave on Thursday mornings. I go to some city, try to figure out what kind of material I can get away with there.
Right.
And then I do
Know
the
your
opposite.
audience.
I do the opposite.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was in Texas doing my Pro California bit.
Oh, yeah?
How'd that
go
work
over?
out?
You know what? Here's the thing. I'm so sick of the rest of the country hating California.
Oh.
Do you know what we do for you? I'm in Dayton. I was in Dayton, Ohio 2 weeks ago, and somebody goes, I live in California. Boo. I go, boo. You live in Dayton, Ohio. You don't get to boo us.
But what does California do for anybody?
Well,
All the entertainment, everything.
Not so much. I would argue like Georgia, and there's all these other places where they're
Vancouver.
filming so much stuff now.
Yeah,
like 'cause,
Vegas.
Well, nobody really wants to film in.
Okay. How
forget
about
entertainment.
almonds? How about almonds?
How
Yeah, you
about,
like
you know
almonds?
what? Good point. I stand corrected.
How
Almonds.
about porn?
Greg,
a lot of porn in
Greg, I don't think
California.
you win him over. How about like just financially the rest of the country?
Well, we have a $98 billion surplus in taxes that we pay. And then you've got every state down south is a taker state. They give way less in taxes than they take in social. These are the same states that are always telling us that, the government's taking too much. No, I don't think so. We got the Hells Angels, Woody. We got the Navy SEALs.
You got them all.
We got Charlie Sheen. We got the toughest guys in the country.
Do you like your iPhone?
Yeah, and the
that's China.
and the internet and the internet that feeds that phone and all the shows when you sit down after your day at your Dayton, Ohio job, when you're sitting in your stucco house on your plaid couch with your fat kids, like we get you through that.
Well, Greg Fitzsimmons is here.
I'm not done, Woody.
Okay. Well, for California, he's going to be at the Hollywood Improv on St. Patrick's Day.
Nice.
That's this coming Tuesday for a show. Is there a lot of Cypress Hill, because they're so associated with weed? There's a lot of pressure for 420 shows. Dropkick Murphys would be big. Like, do you feel any kind of you got to do a St. Patrick's Day show?
I've done it this is the 20th year we've done it.
Damn.
Because I grew up in New York where we did the parade. I used to march with my grandfather.
Right.
All four of my grandparents were from Ireland. And I would march with my mother's father, Florence McCarthy from the Bronx. And we would march with the Ancient Order of Hibernians, and we would get drunk. And so
You're 7, right? Yeah, you get drunk.
Well, when I got older, I got drunk.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I came out here, and there's nothing. There's no acknowledgement. So I started having this show, and, we have green beer, we have Irish music, we have Irish soda bread, decorations.
Soda bread is so good.
Yeah, you got to taste my mom.
There's
If you come to the
it.
show, you can taste my mom.
For real?
Yeah.
Done.
Sarah Silverman, Adam Ray, Caroline Ray. There's going to be a surprise guest.
Big surprise guest.
Big surprise guest.
Yeah,
Right.
and it's and then I'm going to be there, and I think I'm the headliner, so let's not focus so much on these
Surprises.
successful people.
Yeah, and you don't, but you don't drink anymore,
No, it's been
at all.
It's been 35 years.
Damn.
Since your last drink, 35 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I heard in the car the other day, I was listening to a comedy channel, and it was your bit on how you quit drinking for other people.
Yes.
And the way you phrased it, I thought, oh man, it was repeat that part.
I said,
of
well,
it.
I don't have a problem.
Yeah, I don't.
They
have
have a problem.
right?
I
With
was
my
having a
drinking.
blast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, isn't that perfect?
Yeah, they couldn't handle my drink.
Right. So you
Accurate.
quit for
I could
them.
handle it.
Well, Greg Fitzsimmons is here, and if you want to keep up with all things Greg Fitzsimmons, you can find him fitzdog.com, FITZDOG.com, at Greg Fitz Show. That's on X or Twitter, whatever they call it now. And then Greg Fitzsimmons, at Greg Fitzsimmons on Instagram. His special, You Know Me, that is streaming now on YouTube. You can check that out. Of course, the podcast, the Fitzdog Radio podcast, which my feed is inundated with clips from your podcast.
I know,
all the
we're
time.
posting it up. I got a new producer, and they're doing a great job.
It's great. Anyway, more with Greg Fitzsimmons coming up next here on The Woody Show. Hang on.